What's up, fam? It's Monday morning. Well, technically it's Monday afternoon. It's past 12 Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, just want to give you a little update. So, I'm in the final hours of clearing the house out, dropping some of my old furniture to a friend. But I want to give you an update on the real estate deal. So the buyer that we found is trying to back out of the deal. And the buyer put down $5,000 earnest money. Now, per contract, he doesn't get that earnest money back. It's non-refundable. But tell me why the title company that the buyer chose, he chose it strategically for this reason, I believe. The title company, Chesterfield Title, is saying that it is refundable when the contract clearly states that it's non-refundable. So our buyers, no, there's a lot of moving parts to this. Our agent, who represents us on our side of the transaction, is confirming, that we're in the right, So we're going back and forth, and to me, it's pretty simple. You sign a contract, you put your earnest money up, and it strictly states that it's non-refundable, and we're ready to close, and you don't close, you want to walk away, then what's the issue? You lose the $5,000. So that's where we're at now. So so my agent, our agent is hard at work, trying to either one, convince this investor buyer to go ahead through with the agreement, which I don't see the issue. He likes the property, he likes the price. So what's the problem, So our agent is going to either, hopefully, let the investor buyer realize that it's still a good deal, just go through with the transaction, or cool, walk away, but you lose your earnest money. So that's where we're at now. So our agent is earning his money. Now it'd be nice to have 3 or 4 deals on the table. That's the idea. Each month have 3 to 5 deals that are looking to close. That way, ones like this that are a little hectic, that you might not close, you got backup, So, what are you guys doing this Monday? How's it going? Are you sticking to your New Year's resolution? Are you losing that weight? Are you making more money? You put yourself in a better position to make more income? Have you cut out whatever's been holding you back in 2024? You cut that out? What are you guys doing? Leave a comment, leave whatever you're changing in 2025 in the comments, talk to me. Help YouTube push this video out by engagement, So for the rest of the day, I'm going to be pretty much cleaning up, going back and forth, probably give me a bite to eat, and hopefully we can come to a resolution with this real estate deal. How's your YouTube journey coming? Have you guys figured out what you're going to do on YouTube? I watch more YouTube than regular TV. But that's what we got going on so far, fam. So, you know, maybe there'll be another update, you know, in an hour or two. But you know, your boy's trying to bring you, you know, keep you going. Your boy's trying to keep you updated with what's going on. Thanks for hanging with your boy. All right, fam. It's in the afternoon. Just finished another round of cleanup at the old house. Update on the real estate. I've talked with my partners and my agent. So, you know, my agent, you know, he's touched bases with his broker, and they've come to the conclusion that the buyer who's trying to back out needs to either, well, we already knew this, right? They need to either perform, or according to the contract, literally how the contract reads is the earnest money is non-refundable under no circumstances is the earnest money refundable. So, you know, so I've got, not that I hadn't already, but I've got the full support of my realtor and his broker, and we're standing our ground. You know, I mean, what right buyer would put down earnest money, sign the contract knowing that, you know, it's non-refundable, and, you know, he's trying to buy a house that he's done his research on, and then all of a sudden they want out. And it just seems like to me they just want out because there's a middleman, which is me and my son and my partners. We're the middleman. I don't know, but hey, you play the game, you got to play the game. You can't make up your own rules, so we'll see. And for all you other investors in St. Louis, don't use Chesterfield Title because they're part of the problem. We'll never use Chesterfield Title again. So that's where we're at, fam. Headed back to the new home. Got some more stuff to stash. Your boy's a human pack rat. And then I don't know what I'm gonna get in. Well, if I'm gonna make another trip back to the house to do more cleaning. Then I gotta switch the locks back, and then I can tell the leasing officer, "Come get it, come get it, baby, come get this house." So that's where I'm at, fam. Now, what are you guys doing this Monday? What you got going on? I'm out. All right, fam. I'm back with another real estate update. Man, I hope all deals don't go like this. But anyway, so where we're at. So the buyer who's backing out, he's still backed out. They're still demanding a refund of the earnest money. But they're not entitled to it because they signed a contract that states it's non-refundable. Okay. Meanwhile, the seller is now ready to close on the deal, and they don't care who's backing out. Their agreement, the seller's agreement is with my team, and our agreement, my team agreement, is with the end buyer. Well, the end buyer is backing out. And we can't close on the deal if we don't have another buyer, you know? That's the whole point of wholesaling. So, and the seller is a hard money lender, basically. So what a hard money lender do is it's a company that lends money on real estate projects. And if that real estate project falls through, then that hard money lender forecloses on the house. So that's the actual situation. So the seller who's selling us the house is a hard money lender. And they just want to close. They don't care about people backing out, none of that. So, and now my agent is a dual agent because he also represents the hard money lender. So he represents the hard money lender, which is the seller, and he represents us because we sign a buyer's agreement. Okay. And the agent knows everything. You know, he knows what's been going on, and he knows the whole problem, you know. But, you know, he has to be careful not to cross certain lines because he has a fiduciary responsibility to both me and the seller, and he can't cross those lines. So we just got off the phone, and he's like, hey, my seller wants to sell, so, you know, you guys signed an agreement, so you need to draw up some new paperwork so we can go to closing. He's saying that knowing full well that our buyer is trying to back out. But if I'm hearing him clearly, and the more I think about it, he's giving me advice without giving me advice, you know. So he's saying, what I hear him saying is, go ahead and redraw the paperwork, schedule closing, and pray for the best, you know, because he knows that I think that if he goes back and otherwise the seller might just back out totally. So I think he's giving me my best advice without telling me it's advice. I gotta read between the lines. So we're gonna do just that. We're going to schedule another closing, 48 to 72 hours, and we're gonna work on the buyer who backed out. Hopefully, over the next couple of days, he'll see that he can't back out. And he'll either go ahead and close it, and my partners, my disposition team, we're going to look for another buyer also. So if, 72 hours goes by, 48 to 72 hours goes by, and we have another buyer that's willing to put down another earnest money, maybe that's enough to have the hard money lender, the seller, say, okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and extend this X amount of days so we can close it. So I think my agent was telling me that's my best course of action without actually giving me quote, quote, legal advice, because he's not an attorney. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. This is that real estate game. Now, remember, we haven't actually put a dime in this deal. So anyway, I'm just rambling now. Your boy's out. Stay tuned.